What's up, guys? Frugal BC, and today I got some very interesting Hedera news. A few things to run through. One is a new integration with Hedera and Metamask that is almost complete. We're going to take a look at that. Also going to look at the one I find most interesting is a new plugin for WordPress from Dropp, which will allow for micropayments for people posting online, people posting on WordPress. We're going to dig into that. I'm going to give my thoughts. We're going to do that one last. And we're going to look at Wallet Connect news. That's right. Hedera is going to be integrated on Wallet Connect. That is a big deal, big for adoption and growing the ecosystem. So these are three things that I want to look at today. They are big news. Let's start with MetaMask news. Metamask Snap for Hedera is preparing for an audit. So we are very, very close to that. Let's see what they have to say.
Can you tell us about the Hedera native wallet Snap?
The Hedera native Snap is something that we haven't talked about previously, and I think that this is very exciting for the Hedera community. What we've done is we've worked together with HBAR Foundation. We're communicating with Swirlds Labs. We're talking with the Consensus team, the Metamask team, and we're trying to bring Hedera's own native functionality to Metamask. So this is something that we started within the past 2 months, and it's in development. So what we've done is we've created a Metamask Snap for Hedera. So you no longer have to go through the other EVM capabilities that you had to do previously, and you can use your actual Hedera ID. And this is something that we are going to be sending to audit next month, and hopefully will be available really soon.
I think that's really cool. Now, I am not a big fan of MetaMask. I don't like the way it functions. I haven't used it in a while, so maybe they've improved it, but to me, it's everything a crypto wallet should not be. Whereas so many wallets for these native crypto projects, like a lot of the stuff on Algorand or even Hgraph, I think just work a lot better. I like the way they function. They're more sensical. They're made with the user in mind. And that's been one of my criticisms of crypto in general, is that I think the usability, the GUI for crypto just isn't there yet. So I want to see that. That's an analogy I'm making to the computer processing era, where we went from personal computers kind of being the domain of a handful of computer nerds to something that became ubiquitous. And I think GUI was a big part of that. That being said, MetaMask has a ton of users, and the fact that Hedera will have functionality on, the Snap functionality on there, I think is a great thing. So that's good news for Hedera, but that is not all. The Wallet Connect news is also really big, so we're going to take a look at that one next. This comes via Hgraph. Wallet Connect for Hedera coming soon. Hgraph is leading a joint initiative with key wallet providers to create a unified Wallet Connect solution for the Hedera ecosystem. The streamlined library SDK will simplify processes for dApps and pave the way for accelerated mass adoption. One integration for all wallets. Very cool. Following months of dedication from all involved providers, we're now entering the community beta phase, allowing dApps and wallets to start testing Wallet Connect. As we progress towards finalizing the reference implementations of library SDK of the official Hedera Wallet Connect spec, stay tuned for more detailed updates coming soon. And they express a bunch of thank yous. Every wallet provider is actively supporting this initiative, working together and coming to consensus on each step of the way. So they're all on board with this Wallet Connect. So I think that's great. Anytime we can unify these things and make them simpler for users, that's what we want to see. Hopefully that will be the case. But Wallet Connect is probably something you've seen in a lot of places. The more Hedera can get integrated on that, the better. Well, the last piece of news I want to share, I'm really excited about this. I also have mixed feelings about it, so I'll explain that after I show you. But it's you guys probably know that a Dropp is a payments platform that operates on the Hedera Hgraph. But this is a really cool application of it. It's basically developing a plugin that allows for micropayments for articles. Now, the way this would work basically, and I'm going to go to the slide here in a second, but the way this works is this allows like a publisher to put up a short-term paywall, a paywall specifically for that article, so that you can pay for that article versus like a subscription. And that would be really useful. It's a much better model than, say, just ad supported. Ads are kind of, you have to go for clicks, and instead of delivering value to your customers, I think in terms of actually providing them good content. So the ad model kind of incentivates clickbait, where this is more, it's going to incentivize just putting out good stories, good content. Let's take a look here. This is right from the Dropp team. The Dropp team is excited to unveil our pay-per-use WordPress plugin. Customers are tired of subscriptions, want to access a news article without one. Dropp's pay-per-use plugin for publishers makes this a reality. They have kind of a nice little video just going through it. Tailored for digital creators, news publishers, podcasters, streamers, gaming, and music artists. Dropp pay-per-use plugin enables you to sell your content without requiring your users to sign up or subscribe. Get to that in a second. I'm going to talk about that. Creators expand your audience and boost profits with Dropp's no-code pay-per-use plugin. No code, always good. A lot of us going to mean a lot more people can use it. But I mean, it's a plugin, so I would expect that. Try it hassle-free on your site. No initial registration needed. Dropp, the ultra cost-effective micropayment solution for the digital world with payments in USD, USDC, and HBAR. Someone had a little clappy emotion. Trying to see if there's anything else. Great work, but looks like you guys need to hire a UI UX designer to make your wallet look good. Great feature. I don't care if it looks good. I talk a lot about UI and UX, but I don't care how it looks aesthetically. I mean, it's great if it does look good. I want it to be usable. I want it to be functional and intuitive. And that's one of the places where crypto struggles a lot. But great features, and Elon Musk going to start this on X. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, here's what I'm going to say. As someone who has a newsletter, subscriptions are super valuable. It's a very valuable business solution. It's valuable to have recurring payments, and it creates a better model for writers and other content creators, I think, to monetize their work. Instead of having to chase views and clickbait, you want long-term customers, and you do that by being a good content creator, by being fair and balanced and digging into great stories. At least from the news side, I run a newsletter, a local news newsletter, as one of the other things I do, and you do best by doing your best work. So instead of writing clickbaity kind of stuff, people subscribe because you write really good stories, and you write the kind of stories, you do the kind of investigations that they want to see. So this is sort of a compromise between the two models, between the ad-supported online model, which has been pretty much a failure for most. I mean, even something like Medium, really kind of fell short. I mean, I would make like a couple dollars a month at most on Medium, where now with Substack I'm making, I'm doing thousands a year. It's just a way better model. So this is sort of an in-between. I could see that being a nice function where if someone doesn't want to subscribe, they can just, they can just buy pay per article. But then how much? What's going to be the new standard? Like $1? $2? I don't know. Seems like something that might work better for bigger companies like the New York Times, or larger websites. Maybe Tim Urban's Wait Bite Why would be a good example of that. But then smaller publishers, I think you're going to eat into their subscription revenue. And mine are like $5 a month or $50 a year, so it's pretty affordable. And I don't know. I think I'd rather just have someone sign up for $5 a month, even if they only stick around for a month or two. That might be more valuable than having them pay per article. And also I do try to, because of that model, most of my work is available for free. It's only a small amount for people who want to support me. So I can see both sides of it. I can see it being a good thing, but also maybe kind of starts itching back towards the old model, the ad model that wasn't very functional or supportive. Because if people aren't making money on this, they can't afford it. They're not going to be able to make this content. So, but I like the innovation. I like seeing that integration into a real world solution. That's one of the reasons I like HBAR. It's got this institutional support, and it has platforms that are building real solutions. I may have mixed feelings about that solution in the case of Dropp's latest, but I appreciate that they're doing that. I think that's awesome. So hats off to them. Some great news for HBAR and the Hgraph network. Digital ledger technology is taken off. We're seeing some good gains in the coin price right now, and I think we're going to see that. I think we're starting I think we're starting that little inch up for the bull run. Halving's supposed to happen April, May, and we'll probably see, you know, obviously we'll see the biggest jumps after that, but expect the, I think the bear market is we're on the upswing from that, I think. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. You can check out all my other HBAR videos and other stuff, and Algorand as well. And I'll see you in the future.